Before starting the video, the following video may contain some spoilers. Please watch at your own discretion. The second season of Netflix's Mexican Spanish language teen show Rebelde follows the lives of the students of Elite Way School. After the 2021 edition of the Battle of the Bands, a famed music producer named Gus Bauman becomes the new director of the prestigious MEP program at EWS. Bauman puts an end to the Battle of the Bands and creates a new solo artist competition. Bauman's arrival at the school changes the lives of the members of Without Name. The second season progresses through the changes they encounter and their efforts to deal with the same. Since the season ends with certain ambiguous developments, we have attempted to decode the same for our watchers. Let us find out. Rebelde Season 2 Recap. Rebelde Season 2 begins with Gus Bauman taking charge of EWS MEP program. After terminating the Battle of the Bands competition, he introduces a new music competition for solo artists. He also offers to produce an EP of the winner for his new record label and reveals that he will present the winner at the upcoming Trend Z Awards. The members of Without Name try to save their band from falling apart but fail to do so as they start to focus on their individual efforts to win the competition. Bauman introduces several new assignments for the students to fulfill. Dixon Alvarez repeatedly questions the same and ends up expelled from the program. A new student named Okane gets closer to Luca Colucci. He also strikes a secret deal with Bauman and starts to increase the availability of drugs on the school premises. To cope with her breakup with Amelia Olo, Andrea Agosti Aka Andy starts to consume the drugs and gets addicted. When she overdoses, Selena Furr gets fired, which leads to Bauman's reign of the school as the new principal. Esteban Torres Aka Esteban Colucci fights with his best friend Dixon since the former follows Bauman's words to become the winner of the music competition. Sebastian Langarica Aka Sebas tries his best to be the winner of the competition to avoid his possible transfer to a business school. Sebas dates Maria Jose Sevilla Aka MJ without knowing about the latter's intricate companionship with Dixon. When he comes to know that MJ and Dixon had kissed, he breaks up with her despite her being worried about getting pregnant with his child. She takes a morning after pill with the support of Jonna Gandia Cohen. Jonna and Dixon get into a car accident. After getting discharged from the hospital, Dixon confronts Bauman and demands a chance to perform at the finale of the music competition. In return for the opportunity, Dixon offers to leave the school if he doesn't win the competition. Luca and Okane find out that Bauman had been the reason behind his client Freddie's drug addiction, which led the singer to suicide. While the finale of the music competition happens, Luca confronts Bauman and demands to ensure his stay at EWS as his father Marcelo Colucci arranges his admission to a military school in Texas. Even though Bauman doesn't want to stand against the influential Marcelo, he fears Luca disclosing his involvement in Freddie's death. To not let that happen, he pushes Luca from the roof of the school cafeteria. Luca gets admitted to a hospital under critical care. Rebelde Season 2 ending. Who wins the music competition? Who represents EWS at Trend Z Awards? Esteban wins the music competition and represents EWS at the Trend Z Awards. When Gus Bauman offers to launch the career of a solo artist, the students of EWS MEP program try their best to perfect their individual abilities. Their togetherness and bands become stories of the past as they seek individual success. In addition, each student has their reasons to become the winner. For Esteban, a contract with Bauman's GB Records will help him become independent and financially stable. Sebas needs the contract to not waste his passion in a business school, and Dixon needs the win to make a statement against Bauman's tyranny. However, the winner of the competition is selected not as per the talent of the contestant, but according to Bauman's preference. Although Dixon performs better than any other contestant, Bauman chooses to ignore him since Dixon wages a war against him through his music. Awarding Dixon his own company's contract is nothing but a defeat for Bauman, and he doesn't want to intentionally make himself a joke in front of his students. In addition, Dixon's failure is also a way for Bauman to ensure the transfer of one of his biggest concerns. As far as Sebas is concerned, Bauman knows that he is not valued by his own mother after the revelation that he was the leader of the lodge. Bauman must have known that the future president of Mexico wants her son in a business school rather than becoming a singer, which may have led him to not stand in the way of her wish. That leaves Esteban, who is a Colucci. Launching Marcelo's son is Bauman's safest bet, especially considering the favors he can garner from Esteban's father. Since Esteban sings well, he also doesn't have to worry about presenting the student at the Trend Z Awards. Why does Okane get arrested? How does Esteban get released from police custody? When Esteban realizes that Bauman is nothing but a murderer, Having caused Freddy's murder and one of his companions Luca's near-death experience, he decides against performing at Trend Z Awards and reveals that Bauman is a murderer on stage. He also tries to save Okane from Bauman but unintentionally causes Bauman's death. The police arrive at the scene and arrest Esteban. However, Esteban becomes a free man by the time the graduation ceremony happens for his seniors. We get to see him among his friends, talking with Jana. In addition, the police arrive at the school and arrest Okane for murdering Bauman. Esteban's release from police custody and Okane's arrest are Marcelo's doing. Even though Marcelo has never recognized Esteban as his son, Luca's life and the misfortunes that befall him make Marcelo realize that Luca will never be capable of following his pathway of life as a Colucci, leading him to prefer Esteban over his legitimate son. When Luca becomes a hopeless case altogether, Marcelo realizes that he needs someone ambitious enough to follow in his footsteps as a Colucci, making him recognize Esteban as his son. He uses his influence to ensure Esteban's freedom and gain him as a son. Okane's arrest is the price Marcelo pays for Esteban's freedom. Since Bauman is a very popular figure in the music industry and his death happens under mysterious circumstances, he cannot expect Esteban to walk away from the case without further noise. Okane's arrest can be a distraction he has planned so that Esteban's release from police custody will not get scrutinized further, especially when he is introduced to the public as a Colucci. Since Okane is an orphan, Marcelo doesn't have to worry about anyone influential fighting for him as well. Using his influence, Marcelo may help Okane to get released from police custody. Since there can be security footage of Bauman attacking Okane, Marcelo may succeed in creating a narrative that Okane unintentionally killed Bauman while defending himself. Also guys, if you like the video, don't forget to like and subscribe as well, turning the notification bell on so that you don't miss on such amazing upload in the near future. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.